Okay. I've been streaming for literally about 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah. Um, and luckily it is for me apparently just now 11:01. So technically I was on time, but not really, only because YouTube in its infinite glory will do this shit where like you have to stream to it and then click go live, like live, like when you're actually streaming inside of YouTube. But it and a lot of the times will tell you excellent condition, like connection to the stream, and the button's still grayed out for like forever. But anyway, it's not like that anymore. We are actually live. Time shift is pretty cool. It saved my uh, butter. What's Dylan? How's it going? How's it going? Yes. Um, t- Again, technically new workstation, not really new workstation. Um, just mostly same parts, different configuration. Um, so I swapped out the computer case. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna get a picture of it loaded up. I believe it's the not Corsair, Corsair Carbide. I believe it's one of those editions. I don't. No, it's not one of these. Good lord, that looks like poo poo. Dude, that's a poo poo. Okay, core. Seeing. Hold on, I'm gonna find it before I switch over and show you the screen. Corsair case. Come on now, show me the case that I got. I know it was somewhere in here. Ah, here we are. So, uh, wait, hold on. Before I also switch over, let me get chat loaded up on my phone. That way it doesn't have to be displayed on screen. And yes, I actually do have to have chat loaded up on my phone because I'm just using the ultra wide. I've got the light actually mounted um, back on. Like I have a stand for the monitors or potential monitors. It's a dual monitor mount, um, but only with the monitor gone can I screw on the light. And the new graphics card that I got in here only has one display port output. So let me switch over to the desktop. This is the case that I have. Um, and I'll go ahead and show you it right here. So you can see green keyboard, you know, Razer Black Widow Ultimate green keyboard. It will not change green. I can, dim it, but I can't change the green. It's not RGB, it's just green. And then we've got the case over here. And so you'll see I've got the two fans over here disabled. This is the Radeon FirePro S7000. It's a 4 GB card. It's nice. Got water cooling and everything. And it's all green. Why? Well, to match the keyboard, okay? So everything's fucking green. And to be honest, it doesn't actually look bad. Looks a lot better than I thought it would. The only thing that now I have to learn is how to figure out how to turn off the LEDs on my speaker system. Because it's all blue and it doesn't match. And I know I can turn it off. Yo, Brando, how's it going? How's it going? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Shit, I just now noticed. Hold on. Don't worry, I don't have to go far. Arch Center, what's going on, man? As I said, don't have to go far for it. But gotta grab my juice. Gotta have the juice. Hopefully you guys are liking the banner that I got. I believe if I point this way, yeah, if I point this way. Hope you guys like the banner. Because I've got the ultra wide. That's the only screen I got now to record. But graphics are much improved, and that means I can have the light mounted up here and not have to mess around with a tripod. I've also got I spent a ridiculous amount of time managing cords, running them. I also spent a scrupulous amount of time with this computer to get it like the cable management inside of this PC is, I mean, I don't want to pat myself on the back, but it's fucking incredible. I did a damn good job with it. It's just incredible. Because the way this case is set up, like, there was one cord that just barely could fucking make it where I needed it to. Just barely. But got it all in here. And so let me go ahead and show you the system, or drive setup that we got going on in here. So we have obviously a boot partition, and that's obviously fat because I'm using UEFI. Then we got BTRFS, and look, I know it's better FS. I like calling it butter, okay? It just rolls off the tongue better than better. And it works like butter, okay? It's a lot more complicated to get set up properly than just using ext4. Like, that argument is very like that is very true. There's more steps to getting a BTRFS volume set up, or you know, partitions set up with sub volumes, but that's sort of the thing. All the benefits of BTRFS are in the sub volumes and snapshots. So, you know, but Bruce, how's it going, man? How's it going? Smoik. Oh, ye. Linux case. Matt. By the way, don't know if you guys know this or not, but I just saw Matt's page not too long ago. He is going to be doing tech over tea with Brody Robertson. Good luck, Matt. Hope all that goes well. I mean, to be honest, if he's anything like you when it comes to podcasts, it'll go smoothly. He'll be on top of shit. Like, the only reason Matt's the only reason I haven't ruined his podcast, okay? Like, my unprofessional way of doing things, my just fuck it, wing it attitude. Like, the only reason his podcast has structure to it is because it's his podcast. Wikipedia says BTRFS is fine. Oh, okay. Sweet. Sweet. Awesome. I'm glad I've got somebody on my back, you know. I call it BTRFS. That's what I like. Oh, yeah. I see, here's the thing that I love about having Bruce in the streams. Like, he's the best because he never makes me feel bad about having to go and like take care of Buddy and let Buddy play and, you know, like get him energy out because he has to do the same shit. So it's nice. I do fine. I mean, I try. Again, just winging it. I've literally never heard anyone call it BTRFS. Oh, well then you need to go check out Chris Titus Tech, because he calls it BTRFS, because his intro to BTRFS is what I watched before I just watched a straight up Arch install guide, which, by the way, that link will be in the description of this live stream, just in case you want to install BTRFS. Fuck. Now I started talking about Chris Tyus text. I'm going to start calling it BTRFS. ButterFS, because that's what I like calling it, because it just sounds better. And I think that's how you're supposed to say it anyway. But who the fuck knows? It's Linux shit. Okay, you never know whether or not you're pronouncing it right. I mean, if you do, well then you're delusional because you don't. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if someone came up to me like in a year or so and told me like GIMP is retarded. I should be saying GNU IMP instead. Like, you know, it's the Linux space is one of those things where just if you assume that you're pronouncing something right, then I mean that's how you get through the day, because most likely you're not, but just wing it. But anyway, ButterFS is it's nice. I really, because I've been using it for such a short time, I really don't know how much I'm going to like it. Performance is good. Really haven't noticed any drive slowiness going on. Like, hold on, we'll load up CMUS and pull in my music library, which is only like a few hundred tracks, but still, it's something. Let's pull it in. Yeah, see, I mean, just as fast as on any other machine. Now I will say one thing, because I did switch the case and everything, and this one's got much, and I mean like much better fucking airflow. And there's 5 120 mil fans in here compared to 190 mil exhaust in the other one. And technically I did have 2 fans on the water cooling in the sleeper PC, but there was no fresh intake for it. So yeah, because there's so much better airflow in this thing, I just have this 3800X running at stock speeds, but I could overclock this bitch quite a bit. Like my thermal headroom is a lot. Like I'm telling y'all, when I got I got lucky on the CPU. Like it has been real nice. It's a real nice chip. It's a real nice chip. Actually, it's pronounced GIMP, 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 GIMP. Nah, good lord. I made a fork of larbs and it worked. My first fork. Interesting. I've never used larbs before, if I'm being honest. Never. It's time to pronounce everything using its individual letters. Oh my god, I'm just trying to imagine where you can only say alacrity as the letters. Like, dude, I'd stop using alacrity. I'd switch back to ST just cause I don't want to have to ever tell anybody what I use. Getting spicy in the chat. All right, so okay. Here's what we're gonna be doing right off the bat. All right, because I mean, like, there really ain't much to talk about when it comes to ButterFS. Look, if you want to know how to install it on Arch, there's a link to a video down in the description below, and just watch that. Really, what we're going to be doing is making the rice here match the computer and the keyboard, and also I'm going to explain why my computer's host name is Jennifer, just in case any of you guys have eyes and have noticed that yet. My host name is Jennifer. This computer, this workstation here, her name's Jennifer, okay? And she's a bad bitch, all right? She a bad bitch. She got some nice stuff going on here, okay? Okay. The lightweight system, lightweight Arch system. We got it's clocked at 3.9 gigahertz right now. I think it'll I think it automatically turbos up to like 4.2 or some shit. But this bitch is getting overclocked. I'm gonna overclock this thing to about. I'll probably be able to push it easily to 4.7 gigs, and we got a FirePro. Wait, W7000? The fuck? No. What? Hold up. Hold up. As far as I know, the W7000, like the W7000 line, is better than what I paid for. Yeah. No, this computer has to be it has to be reading it wrong. No, this has to be reading it wrong. This can't be right. Wait, hold on. Hold on. W7000 versus S7000. I'm sure GPU benchmarks got us here. Or user, wait, no, I don't want a 3080. Oh shit. S7000. We'll have to search for it. FirePro S7000. Okay. Then compare alternatives to a oh shit. W7000. It's slightly better. Okay, it's not that much better. But it's no fucking way. Well, no, see, like one of these, this one's supposed to have 4 DisplayPort outputs, and mine just has 1. And all of the S7000 pictures that I've found just have 1 DisplayPort. Why does it read as a W7000? I don't know. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Dude, that got me hyped for a second, but I thought it was going to be like much better in performance, but no, 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 no. Okay. So, but Jennifer Punk, you know, just she packs a punch, all right. You know, you piss Jennifer off, she can hit you with a big ass purse, all right. Uh, so we've got a 1 terabyte NVMe drive. We've got a 500 gigabyte NVMe drive. Well, slightly over 500 gig, not by much. Then we got a 220 gigabyte. Well, let me do the LSB again. So just so you can see it. SDB here. This is my 220 gig. Regular SSD, 2.5 inch SSD. Don't know what was going on with my brain there, but just lost it. Then I've got my 1 terabyte main NVMe drive. Both these are BTRFS. And I don't even have a file system on the 500 gigabyte NVMe drive yet, because that's just going to be a Steam drive. I have a feeling I'm just going to put ext4 on it. And then the 150 gig is a hard drive, and I have like a laptop hard drive, and that shit there that's just going to be for playing with other Linux distros, so like I can actually install them on hardware and not have to worry about anything, you know, messing with my system or anything like that. Well, I mean, everything about the card says S7000, so it should be an S7000. Okay. Weird, but I mean, it's not really that big of a. I mean, it's not really a problem per se. One thing I do want to do is hold on. Let's go and check my config B menu because, or actually no, let's OS the patches folder. Yeah, so we have the alpha patch in here, but Demon, you don't be transparent, homie, at all. So let's, oh, thought I'd already zoomed into it. Config. There we go. So where's the alpha in here? Is it just like not patch with the alpha? Dude. Is it dead? Is it just not patched with it? Patches, vmenu -alpha. Can't find file to patch at input line 5. Ah. Config.h. There we go. Okay. Now if I get into config.h. Ah, here we go. Alpha, and then up here. I know we have different options for transparency. Save that. Let's make install clean. Put in my password. Mother fracker. Let's see. Error. Border width undeclared. Did you mean CW border width? That's in dmenu.c. Dmenu.c. And we're looking for border width. We're going to make that CW border width. Where are we at here? Hello? Where are we at? Create window. Ah, right dead center in the middle of the screen, you dipshit. Oh my god. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. What the? What's wrong with you? How? That's what I put in there. Oh, I did the underscore. Heh. Heh. Search for that. And shit. We still got an error. Error adding symbols. DSO missing from command line. The hell is this? Oh, the dmenu patch is faulty. I totally forgot about that. Dude. Dude, what the hell? This. You can just define a transparency value in PyCom for dmenu. Hadn't even thought about. Well, that'll also make the text transparent as well, which I believe is the whole point of the dmenu alpha. How is this just a normal thing that everyone knows about dmenu? Just like buddy, shush. No, no, sir. No. He hears my mom out there. Buddy. No, sir. I know she's out there. you, you yelled, buddy. ST also has a command to control its opacity. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know about a value or a command. I know it's got a patch. What's this? Dmenu patches. Some dude's customized. Okay. Hold on, let's see. If we go to dmenu.sucklist.org, oh fuck, you know what? Sucklist. All right, so we go into tools. Dmenu patches. Has the alpha patch been patch rated? No, there's just one. And it's 2021. So it's recent. It's from not too long ago. But I feel like this is probably what's in yours. Alt A, Alt S. For what? Alt A, Alt S for what? You know what? Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. C into .config sucklist, and we're going to do something radical here. Completely remove dmenu. I want it gone. I want it gone. And then Let's git clone it, cd into vmenu and rm-rf.get, and then go down here, encoder patches, and oh no. We're gonna save link. We're gonna save it and .config / suckless / dmenu and patches. Save it in there. Clear the downloads because it's got to be anal like that. I'm going to do patch dash. Fuck. I just now realized I got rid of. Duh, you got rid of the configuration file. Dirt to dirt. Oh my god. Patches, dmenu alpha. Okay. Let's just do as make. Mother of pearl. Dude, fuck dmenu, man. I think it's time I gave out another run launcher a try. You know? Just do as command -r dmenu in a fit of break. Fuck. Well, how do I uninstall dmenu? I've never done that before. How let me delete you in a fit of rage. Now, you don't necessarily need the alpha patch. I mean, yeah, you're right. I don't need it. I want it. But that's the thing though. I want it. What browser are you using? This is Q browser. Love Q browser. Q browser's just superb. Love it. Transparency and ST. Well, I think you have to add the alpha patch to that, but I don't know. Haven't been using ST in a while. I prefer Alacrity. Oh, okay. Oh, really? No, that can't be it. Go to the menu directory. Go to the directory and do make uninstall. Make uninstall. Oh, duh, do as. Yo, okay. Okay. Voice. Okay. All right. Who knows? I might be moving away from suckless software tonight. Who knows? Because that really fucking pisses me off. That really does. Like, I mean, the thing about it is, like, I really want to I really want to like suckless software, and quite frankly, DWM is fantastic. But the thing is like, the suckless guys are. I mean, let's just be honest. They're digs. They're what the internet would refer to as a dig. They're not very nice, and yeah, surf and come on, dmenu, that's retarded. Okay, so I don't even see. I don't even know how to use Rofi. I've seen videos on it. Never retained the knowledge. Never used it. Let's see, okay. We'll see. Okay, okay. Profi is not a UI toolkit, a library to be used in other applications. An application that can support every possible use case. It tries to be generic, not to be usable by everybody's specific functionality. Okay. Just D-menu replacement. The D-menu functionality is a nice extra to row free. It's not its main purpose. Okay. Well, I mean, you said, well, I mean, it's not just a D-menu replacement, but is it not? Go to the D-menu director. I love tofu. Tofu, very easy to think. Oh, Rofi. I was like, tofu? Never heard of tofu before. I need to check that out. Okay, look, let's just dive in, as the kids say, balls deep into Rofi. Let's install Rofi, and let's just. Okay, Rofi is unsure what to show. Please specify the mode you want to show. What the following modi are enabled: window, run, SSH. Okay. The following can be enabled: window CD, drun, combi, keys, file browser. Okay. So let's do Rofi dash show run. A Lamau. So now if I type in don't know, yeet my ski. No, I don't have it. So I type in I do have my Eurobit script here. Okay. So escape gets me out of that. Just like D menu. Okay. We're gonna head out. Oh. Well, hopefully he'll be back in a bit. I think Rofi uses CSS to configure the look of it. Really? Rofi-theme selector. Okay, Rofi-theme-selector. Oh shit, okay. Okay, wait, hold on. No fucking way. Hold on. Rofi, do you have, I'm looking for Dracula. No, you don't have Dracula. It's okay, babe. It's all right. It's all right, babe. It's all good. Let's see. What she got? Solarized Purple by Razzie. Hey, fuck. Yee. Yee. That look all kinds of bad. What about Arc Dark? How's that look? Not great. Okay, yeah, we gonna have to do a lot of theming. Ooh, theme menu. Hey. Okay, so it's just gonna take me back here. Okay. All right. Bruce. Oh, good. I mean, you gotta keep the puppies happy. Well, yeah, that's what I did, but oh, Alt A is to accept it. Oh, okay. I mean, if you read what's up there, Control. Oh, that's no. Wait, dark blue. No, we don't have to make our own thing here, brother. This ain't gonna work. This just no. Okay. No. No. Let's CD. Let's Rofi mini Rofi? No. Okay. Yeah, we don't have a. You know what? All right. Rofi Arch. Find the Arch wiki page. Install the Rofi package. I got you. There are currently 3 methods of setting configuration options. Local configuration, normally depending on XDG, and there, X methods, method of storing key. Wait, so you can set it through X resources? Really? Really? Oh, okay. It may stop working at any time. Gotcha, fam. Thanks for putting that little note in there. Um, okay, so we need to have that config in there. Configuration. I'm so fucking confused. So what are the modi for? Window D run. What's all this shiznit down in here? Show run, modi run, location. The hell, man? No, I'm fine with it showing up in the middle of the screen, you know? Like, I don't really have a problem with that. Let's just go check out Matt's config. GitLab.com. Oh, you know what? Just GitLab Linux cast. No. I'm gonna have to go to Matt's videos. Have to go to one of Matt's videos. Then go over. Look. Get out of here. I'm not interested in you, Ad. I'm interested in my boys. Wait, is this just actual cute? Shit. That's not what we want. Come on, where's your GitHub? Come on, nope, nope. Okay, we're gonna have to go to a newer video, I guess. God dang, so many ads. Okay, okay, okay. We want his GitHub link right here. It's not a GitLab link, it's GitHub. Now from here, I'm sure Matt has a Rofi thing. Oh, I think we need to go into, where's his configs? I am so lost. Trying to operate at 9,000 miles an hour. DM eraser, suckless, lunar Linux dot files. There we go. All right. Dot config. Browser. Dot config. Then we need Rofi. Here we go, boys. Let's see. Config. Theme is quiet, Razzie. Icon theme is Pyrus. Show icons is true. We're gonna change that to false. We don't want any icons. Terminal. Modi, window D run, keys, file browser. What the hell is the point of Modi? Average distro hopper. Um, I guess. I mean, I do try out distros all the time. I mean, I'm on Arch. Almost every single PC in this house is running Arch. I've been running Arch for a while. Can't remember the last thing I gave a look at. I think it was Void. No, I did try out FreeBSD, and that just was a no-go. No. Me no likey FreeBSD. Okay, so we got his dot file here. Let's go ahead and let's just yoink it. Let's make directory .config / Rofi, and then we go cd into .config / Rofi, and let's vim what is it? Config .razzy. What even language is this? Razzy. I'm so uneducated, man. Show icons. We want that. False. We want the terminal as alacrity. Q. And then let's see. What about his theme? Okay, let's just check out his theme. Let's just see his Rofi theme in action. I mean, I could just pull down the file, for being honest. Oh. Save link and save it in config Rofi. Save it there. Clear the downloads. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Go back over here. And ls. Cool. So we got it. So now, when I run Rofi, the following errors were detected starting Rofi. The file browser is not found. The following modi are known. What do we need to do then? I mean, for one, this font here is not going to work. Monofer nerd font. And we want that at 14. Main box. 2. Element. Am I seeing anything about file browser in here? Hell no. Oh, let's see. That config says file -manager where it should be file manager. Okay. Oh. Profi dash show run. Oh. Yo. I like my dude's config. Yo. That's pretty tight. Yo. That's pretty tight. If I type ball down, you know, I mean, I already got a key binding for that, but still. Yo, that's pretty tight. Okay. Okay. What about file browser? Well, wait, hold on. For one thing, let's go back into the config and let me see if I change it back. Dash browser. Show run. Yeah. So, Matt's config is broken. Or maybe I typed that. That very well could be a possibility. That in all reality is very well a possibility. So now this is pretty nice. Hold on, let's take it over here. Let's vim open vim open quiet. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's start changing up the colors in here. And we're also going to want to go into config, ductless, DWM, and vim into config body. Okay, and we're going to want to change some of the, well, really all we'll change is the foreground. Yeah. Well, background here. This does need to be changed. So now, see. E9E, let's see. Okay. All right, so let's see. We need to go with get some different colors. I think I know where we're going to go for it, though. Let's open up GIMP and get rid of that. We're going to take you, move you over here, shrink you down. We're going to open up this color here. Let's grab this green. Control C. We go up here. Go in here and Oh. Okay. Let's just go ahead and let's test that. Install Clave. Oh. Okay, we definitely get the color is not staying. That's for damn sure. You take one look at this and tell you it's not staying for a second. I mean, it may. Why is it just me? But it comes out darker. And I selected the literal color over here. Comes out darker. Six one B 8. Oh wait, this is different here. Maybe I undid it and didn't save it. Well, no, because I made it change green. Yeah, I don't know. Well, hold on. Go ahead and write that, but one thing I'm going to do is start using actual capitals in here. Keep it consistent, because I normally do that. Okay, launch Q. Alright, we quit out of there. We take you, put you over there, put you back there, and take y'all two and put you there. I mean, it's the same damn, pretty much same damn color. Wish I could make it a little brighter. Let's do some editing on this. Let's take it and move it up some. Let's see. Oh, well, dude, good on you, man. Yeah, hopefully he will see that. And I'm sure he's going to appreciate it being pointed out. I'm sure he doesn't. He's like me and has no idea it's like that. Man, it's not any freaking brighter. Oh, but it does match much better. Hold on, let's try this out. Oh. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, if I'm being honest, that looks much better. That matches it really well. Okay. Vim into config, alacrity.yaml. Pop down to the bottom. Let's go in here and make green 7.2, both of them 7.2, 7.2 BC 5.6. Same thing up here in this green, 7.2 DC, what's it, 5.6. Okay. There we go. I like it. I like it. So now let's them into class here, green. Let's make it 7.2 DC 5.6. The background color needs to be 0.0.0.0.0. Text color. Same as this over here that I've been using, E9, E3, E9, E3, EB. E9, E3, B. Let's see. Border color is green. Prompt text color is green. Element selected. Q, save that. And then now if I do rofi-show run. Oh, yeah. Like that. Like that a lot. Like it. Yeah. Okay. So we got Rofi configured. Let's go down into DWM and fix it up. So now going to yank this, paste it, and take it. We'll should I comment it out or not? Just not. No, we just won't use it. We'll leave it in here because again, I know other people are going to use more configs. Rofi-show. Rofi-show run. Oh wait, hold on. I have to do this in a different way we'll do Rofi, comma, dash show, comma, run. Oh, no. And so now we're going to take this and make it Rofi CMD. Oh, Lewis, welcome to the stream, man. What are we doing? We are theming the computer here, and we've switched over to using Rofi because dmenu is just being a turd. So now if I mod shift Q, oh wait, hold on, do as make install, and we're theming it green. For one, we've got our little not little, we've got our Razer ultra wide wallpaper here, green to match. Got the green keyboard, green computer, and all that type of stuff. So yeah. Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. That's really not what I meant to do. Okay, put out of there. Shift Q. Let's take you, put you back over there. And now if I do a mod shift enter, we get Rofi coming up. All right. Sweet. And so now I should be able to run something like, trying to think what's a good example. Sub count. And we get our subs up here. Sweet. Now the next thing on the agenda, for one, we need to go into my Alacrity config. We need to go in here and go down a bit to the font size. Let's bump that up. On this ultra wide, that's a little small. Perfect. Much better. Much better. Oh, hold on. Got a bug in here. Tried to kill it. Yeah, I really like building computers. Building computers, messing around with them, setting up new systems. It's very fun. Very fun. I like it. Let's vim into my .config, dunce, and dunce.rc. So let's go in here and let's go to the frame color. Let's vim into our, and we'll just go to our dwn config.h. We can look at it here. And I know I could have this opened up in a Vim tab. I know. Just gonna do it this way. Let's see. Frame color 72 BC 56. Just because I can, I'm gonna make all these capital. Oh wait, that was the critical one. Hold on. hold on. Let me do a notify dash send dash dash dash. I think it's dash dash critical. What's dash U? Gotcha. Gotcha. There we go. Yo. Yeah, we'll keep that for the critical notifications. Just keep them outlined in red. But what we will do is still make this capitalized. To be anal in all my configs. 72 DC 56. 72 DC. Now we start up Dunst. There we go. Looks good. Looks good. I never thought I'd actually like a green theme. Holy shit. I actually really like it. Looks really nice. You know what? Let me see. Oh, well, this is another thing. We couldn't figure out how we could theme CMOS. I have no idea about how to go about doing that. I have nary a clue. Oh, no. Oh, darn. I forgot to back up all the stream beats I downloaded. Shite. Shaista. Sorry about that. I probably just blew out your guys' eardrums. I just now realized the desktop volume's not turned down any at all. Let me know if this is too loud. Should be fine. No. I have a main board without this power thing. It'd be really fun to build a PC out of this main board without what power thing. Ah, Bruce, well, have a good night, man. Have a good night. Hope you sleep tight, brother. Wait, so you quit distro hopping? What are you on now? I mean, to be honest, same. I'm liking the fact that, like, not almost, there's literally, and I'm not fucking lying here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 machines in this house running Arch Linux, and then my mom's laptop running Ubuntu, and guess what? The Wi-Fi broke in that one. And so I'm gonna test it either. I really need to do it tonight. But eventually I'm gonna test and see if I can put Arch on that bad boy and it fixed the Wi-Fi. Because if I load up the Arch installer and the Wi-Fi is working, I'm just gonna install Arch on it, and I mean my mom won't know. It won't matter to her. I'll just install GNOME or something like that on it, and she'll be good to go. You won't know the fucking difference. Arch. Wait. Hold on. You hate it, but it's better than distro hopping. Yeah, true point, DT. True point. True point. And welcome to the stream, brother. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I mean, like, really, like, it's the best. Like, really just works. But Lewis, if you're hating Arch, you don't have to use it. My server Wi-Fi card has a horrible bug. The speed drops down to 0.1 megabits, but only on Arch. Yeah, I mean, I still don't know anything about RHEL at all. But my Nextcloud instance being in being in a Docker container, it's really nice. It's really nice. I like it. I can SSH in it and mess around with shit. Not really have to worry about messing with my Nextcloud instance at all. Question is, why are you running Wi-Fi on a server? It's probably not a server. He probably just has a server Wi-Fi card. I have a feeling that's what it is. Like, it's his main PC, but he's just using a server Wi-Fi card. It's probably what he's got on hand, you know. And Lewis, like, I mean, dude, if you're not liking Arch, I would say just use Void. Like, I mean, Void is really good. Void's really good. The same Linux kernel runs on almost all Linux distros, so hardware compatibility should be the same regardless of distro, in theory. But I can tell you that's not the case. Because hardware compatibility throughout distros when it comes to my all AMD laptop, vastly different. Some distros don't even boot. The ones that had later kernels would boot. Some would require a specific good lord, kernel flag for the GPU to not crash. Others don't. Like Arch is one of the ones that does require it. They specify it though. They've got a dedicated page just for my laptop. Will you set up Snapper? I already have Snapper set up. Set up Snapper, all of that. I'm not going to dive in to like how to set up and how to manage a BTRFS install, only because I'm new to managing it myself. There is the video that I followed to install, to set up BTRFS and all of that goodness is in the description. Hold on. Now that we're talking about BTRFS, let me make sure. I don't think I installed the freaking user space utilities for it. I'm 99% sure I did, but I want to make sure. BTRFS progs. I don't even think I did. Oh, itch. FS dash. because this is okay. Cool. No, I do already have it installed. I was like 99% sure, but I got nervous, man. I couldn't remember. But yeah, it works fine. It's a little bit more of a hassle to get set up than, like, you know, just using ext4, of course. You gotta do sub volumes and set up snapper and stuff like that. Like how, like, I mean, you need to configure how many, like, the amount of backups, or I guess snapshots that you're gonna have, because the defaults are quite a bit. But I mean, I will talk about my experience so far. It's more difficult to get set up, but it's very cool. It's very it's not difficult really. It's just because there's more to set up, it's more time consuming. Instead of a quick 15-minute, like, you know, Arch install, it took me 45 minutes, or closer on the side of 45 minutes to get it all installed, configured and everything. So I mean, but I will go ahead and say this: it took me 45 minutes, but I'm doing something, you know, even more complex than what most people are going to be doing. I have my I have my regular 2.5 inch SSD in here. It's a 240 gig SSD. I've got that with my EFI fat partition, which is 1 gig, which is effing massive for your EFI partition. There's no reason it should be that big, but hey, I like my stuff to have breathing room, okay? And I can afford it. It's just 1 gig. And then the rest of the drive is my root partition. And I've got my, I mean, as you can tell, got my .snapshots folder here. So I got my sub volumes set up properly, all that stuff. And we can go, I believe Chris Titus Tech has his article on it. Chris Titus Tech, BTRFS. Yeah. And so, let's see, here we go. So US BTRFS FI show. And so, see, so got two BTRFS, you know, actual partitions. One that's the whole for my home for my home drive on my 1 terabyte NVMe drive, and on the other SSD. And the nice thing about it is, like, too, I've got to get more familiar. Like, I have to keep referring back to I mean, or I could just run the man page, but I keep referring back to this article here when I want to run these commands and check it out. Just, I've got to get more used to it. But again, I mean, I've literally been using BTRFS for less than like six or 7 hours at this point. But I like it. It's nice. The exception is the Linux Libre distros. Oh yeah. Hardware support there is going to be dog poo poo. That's why I don't really take the FSF seriously. Like, their recommendations and their stuff. Like, what the FSF considers an approved distro is, like, the problem with it is, like, nope. Like, they're approved distros. Like, I mean, if you get interested in FOSS and you're like, oh, I really love FOSS, the ideology behind it, the mindset, and you want to, like, dive deep into FOSS, like, you want to get away from proprietary everything, you're going to refer to the FSF's, like, approved distros, and the odds that you got hardware that's just going to work, you ain't going to have problems with nothing. Like, nah. You're gonna have to buy a special Wi-Fi card. I mean, let's just be real. You're gonna have to buy the chances that your computer has a Wi-Fi card in it that's gonna work with a Linux Libre distro is like none. There's no way. There's no way you have a Linux Libre compatible Wi-Fi card in your hardware, unless you specifically went out and bought it yourself. Like, there's no way. I'm trying to think. As far as I know, they do have like trim support and everything available. I know Parabola does, at least, but I'm pretty sure in the other ones probably don't have trim support for NVMe drives and SSDs. So that's a little poo-poo. Ooh, DT asking the real question. Am I still on Xmonad? No. Not because I don't like Xmonad. I do. But I came back. Why did I come back to DW? Oh, you know what it was? I literally came back because I was like, you know what, Haskell and stuff, I just don't use Haskell for anything. There's no reason for me to have those libraries and everything on here. I installed shell check on this system without, the last time I installed shell check on my system, I already had Haskell shit already on it. Shell check pulls in all the Haskell libraries. Did not know that. Actually, hold on. Let my dumbass check. Shell check is probably written like in 90% Haskell, isn't it? I swear to Christ, it's gonna be like all. Yeah, yeah. Okay, all right. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. I get you, shell check. My dumbass needs to actually like read about stuff. Good Lord. All right. Like, look, you guys don't come here because I have an exorbitant amount of knowledge to give out. You're just here to see me stumble through my Linux journey, okay? Yeah, so the reason I left Xmonad was stupid. I haven't really no reason to go back and forth between each one. Like, literally, if I switch right now, it'll take me like 5 minutes to get my config back. I've switched over to using Alt as my modifier key too, and so I should just go back to Haskell. Damn it. I should. There ain't no reason for me not to. Like, let's be real. There's no reason for me not to. So it's Pandoc. I actually never used Pandoc before. Is it normal to use more space than ext4? I'm actually not sure. I have no idea about disk usage compared to ext4. I will go ahead and say it's clearly not much more. I got Discord. I got Telegram, Discord. I got a whole bunch of shit installed on here. A whole bunch of stuff like OBS Kdenlive. I got all that stuff installed, and I mean, you can see it here on my root partition. We got, it's over 6 gigabytes, and then on the home drive, it's over 5 gigabytes. And that's with my entire music library too. And I believe there should already be snapshots taken on these drives too. So that's with snapshots. So are you doing system deboot? If so, can you roll back from boot menu like grub? I'm not using system deboot. I'm just using grub. And I'm actually not even using grub-BTRFS. I'm just new to this stuff, so I assume I'm pretty sure grub-BTRFS is where it like adds support so that you can roll back to your snapshots. I haven't used system deboot, and I'm not really interested in using this. I don't have a reason to not use grub. Personally, don't use shell check. I mean, you don't have to use shell check, but it's real nice. It's real nice. It just helps you on especially me, where I constantly making mistakes. It's nice. It'll catch dumb mistakes that I make. I mean, it'll catch mistakes in general, but all of my mistakes are dumb. Like, normally my scripts, do the functionality that I want them to do, and not a bad way. Like, they normally do the functionality in an unlong-winded way, but shell check will catch the dumb mistakes I do, like not double quoting things so there's not errors if your space is in it, stuff like that, which most of the stuff where it catches those errors, like there would never be spaces there, like it's not even taking user input or anything, but it's still nice to do that. It just, shell check sort of forces me to learn those good bash habits. Pandoc is the standard program to convert docs from one format to another, like MD to HTML or whatever. I wouldn't need that. I'm not really messing around with like PDFs or changing file formats ever. Like, if someone like asked me for a text, like if they ask me for a file, like something, like if it's not a config file, it's probably going to be in plain text, or other than that, they're asking for my resume, and that's going to come to you in one file format and one file format only. It'll be Windows docx. And if that doesn't work for whoever I'm sending it to, well, I don't care. If they ask for my resume in a PDF, I don't care if I don't get the job there. I'm not sending out PDFs. God damn. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go off on a tangent here, but PDFs are the worst file format ever created, ever. I swear to God, PDFs are Satan's file format of choice. Like, we're not even going to touch religion with a 10-foot pole, but like, let's be honest, in whatever major religion it is that you do or don't prescribe to, the embodiment of pure evil inside of your religion is PDFs. PDFs are horrible. I hate PDFs. Change my mind. I'll install Gentoo now. Dual boot, because it's my favorite distro. I have to hop because my BTRFS drive is using so much. I'll slowly migrate to Gentoo. Well, you also need to check and make sure that you're giving your subvolumes the right flags too. Because they shouldn't be like it, because like, look, if your drives are slow, like, I have a feeling the reason it's doing that is because it's like okay, if you watch the video that I put in the description, there's some special options he gives the subvolumes. I mean, like, one of them's obviously like no A time. Obviously it's going to improve performance, but there's one like it has to do with some caching, stuff like that. You'll want to check out, because I'm not having any problem with like performance or it using up too much data or anything. You also need to check and make sure your snapper thing, you've adjusted the amount of snapshots that you're going to keep, because the defaults are on BTRFS are massive. Like, you're gonna store like a lot of snapshots. And if you've got a lot of files on your hard drive, you're keeping a shitload of snapshots. There's your problem. No, good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When I'm out at the farm with my grandfather, you gotta, in the mule, we always got a revolver in there. I mean, you got to. Like, well, for us, it's really snakes. We don't have alligators. We just have snakes. Don't use System D. Well, don't use System D at all. Use the real stuff. System D is fine, man. I don't get all the hate on System D. System D is fine, man. It's fine. I mean, if you want to make the case that System D is bloated, like, learn what System D is and then come back. All right, System D is not bloated. Okay, it might be bloat to you because all you want is an init system. You don't want any of the other features or programs that System D comes with. Just fine. I mean, but, and like, look, I just use the init system. I don't use anything else. I still don't consider it bloated. I mean, like, dude, like, as far as I know, System D, like, how many megs is System D? Like, who cares? So it's not like when it starts, a system starts, you know, using System D, like I see like a gig on my hard drive taken up by just System D. Like, I don't even know how big System D is. That's how irrelevant it is on my system. It just works. Oh my god, I stepped on an alligator once while fishing. Gee. Oh. Part of me puckered just hearing that. And it wasn't my mouth. That was... Oh. Ugh. Talk about shitting bricks. Good lord. That... I could not, man. Step on an alligator? Hell no. Literally what you just said is I stepped on a dinosaur and lived to tell the tale. Oh, an alligator will scare you, man, and do more than that. Org mode. Yeah, I still don't know a damn thing about Emacs. And by don't know a damn thing, I mean I don't know anything about a work mode. I've seen DT's videos on a work mode, so like I technically know something about it, but because I'm not familiar with it, I don't use it, I don't know a damn thing about it. I'd be lying if I said I did. So why though? PDF seems to have the best cross-platform compatibility. Okay, yes, editing it is a pain in the ass. And see, here's the thing. Yes, they do have good cross-platform compatibility. And I'm doing air quotes for that because that's literally what it is. Okay, PDF is for it's for a printed format. Okay, it's for printing, and it's to make posters with. The reason it's cross-platform compatible is because it's a format meant to scale to, I don't know, the size of a wall mural and still look the same way. Like, literally what PDF is for a fucking poster. It's what it's for. It's what it's for. Like, let's be real about it. PDFs are for posters. If you want anything else, don't use a PDF. Like, how do I explain this? Like, the way that PDFs are used, especially in business, is retarded. Literally the way PDFs are used is like, hey man, could you send me that Excel spreadsheet? And someone brings over an Excel spreadsheet printed on a t-shirt. Like, yes, you still got the spreadsheet, but in a format that makes no sense. Like, why is it on a fucking t-shirt? Like, that's a PDF to me. Like, it should just be a text file. Like, why in the absolute hell are you putting it in on a poster? Like you wanted my resume. I'm going to edit a resume. A resume is going to change over time. Why in the flying shit would you want it in a PDF? Like, why would you expect it in a PDF? Because that means I'm going to take it from a docx or whatever open format I'm using, like LibreOffice, whatever, and turn it into a PDF. Like, why? Like, I don't understand that. Makes no sense. I use much VMS, I use a lot of VMs. Maybe that's the problem. Typically, you are converting to formats like MD, HTML, PDF, LaTeX, Graph. I've never used LaTeX or Graph. Not sure how org can convert to working Python. No idea either. Yeah, I mean, if you just want an init system, dude, try out Void. Void's a really good system. Software availability has gotten really good over there. XBPS is good. A fine package manager. Run it. If you want just an init system, there you go. And Run it's very easy to understand. Like, if you understand symlinking, guess what? You understand Run it. Like, it's super simple, and it's still fast. As far as I can tell, if there was any, a decrease in speed, it was by a negligible amount. Yeah, it's good. Run it's good. I just prefer OpenRC. I don't. OpenRC is okay, but it's slower than systemd. And don't be a douche. There's a video of someone on YouTube who is doing a speed test on OpenRC, and I believe it matches systemd, or is like a microsecond quicker than that. Do not reference that video. If you've seen that video and you want to make an argument with me, like, look, you have no idea. I know how much configuration that dude did to OpenRC to get it that way. Like, OpenRC is not as fast as systemd out of the box. It's just not. Still though, it doesn't matter, because it just doesn't. We're talking about like a second at most, like, in difference between the init systems. It doesn't matter. They all boot fast. I don't think there's one shitty init system out there that I've seen that just can't keep up, at least popular one. I mean, they're all like, really, in all honesty, like, whatever you use as an init system, cool. Like, it's an init system, brother. It doesn't matter. You just use what works, bro. Okay, I have to delete my drive. Gentoo or Void? I'd go the Void route, but I mean, if you want to go a source distribution route, there's Gentoo. But really, in all honesty, like, as somebody who has given Gentoo way too much of my time and way too much of my effort, and in that regard, other source-based distros, screw them. Like, I'll just come out and say it. Screw source-based distros, okay? Like, the amount of performance that you gain by doing all that is negligible. Like, at best. The only good part about a source-based distro is you control every aspect, which, dude, if that's what you want, go for it. But if you want a system that just works and is easy to reproduce from scratch, without an installer script, without any extra effort, just from the get-go, yeah, source-based distros are not for you, man. They're just not. Just not. You'll spend a lot of time with a source-based distro. And it's just, at least for me, in my opinion, And for me personally, they're not worth it. The performance gained is nothing. Like, might as well be nothing. The hassle and the headache is through the roof. Oh, Smoig, welcome back, bro. And Red, welcome, dude. Welcome. Systemd is not an init system. Systemd houses a suite of applications. Yes, and that's why I started that off with, look, if you think Systemd is bloated, go learn what Systemd is, then come back and we can have a conversation. Because Systemd is not bloated. You just might think it's bloat. There's a big difference. You might not want all the rest of the applications, which is fine. You know, that's a valid argument. It's a valid argument. Go somewhere else. Should you write Leonard Pottering a death threat? No. It's a fucking init system, bro. Chill. Like, it don't matter. It ain't gonna kill you, man. It's just an init system. The best init system is GNU Shepherd, preferably with the GNU herd kernel, and all the GNU core utils were 100% GNU GNU OS. If it worked. Yeah. If it worked, I'd be down for it. But a lot, and I mean a lot, of my software ain't gonna work. And like a lot. And I don't even know, I don't even trust that on that my graphics card would be detected. Like, yeah. Praise be to Stallman. I think Stallman's an interesting guy. I think he's done good work for FOSS, mostly. I think he's done good work mostly. Mostly. He's definitely not a marketing expert genius, but he's done a good job. I'm just not a hyper fan of him. Like, I'm not really a hyper fan of anyone though. Like, I mean, if we're being honest, like even the musicians, I really like Post Malone. I've met Post Malone. He's a super nice guy. I don't know. He's very creative. I don't know. I really like him. He's got a very good personality. He very much doesn't give two shits what people think about him. He's a very cool dude. But even then, like, I don't shill for Post Malone. Like, there are songs, like the first song that I discovered him on, White Iverson, not a huge fan of it. He's got way better songs. So like, I don't even shill for him. Like, I don't really shill for anybody. I'm trying to think, who would I shill for? Like, if I was going to shill for somebody or a company, who would I shill for? I'm trying to think. I don't know. It'd probably be AMD, if I'm being honest. Like, AMD just kicks ass. Like, AMD just kicks ass. And I'm so happy for them. Like, I love the fact that AMD is just dominating the market right now and making Intel look well, like the little guy. We'll put it like that. I love that. I love that. Still not in the GPU space. In the GPU space, they can't really keep up with NVIDIA. NVIDIA's still cranking it out top notch. But I will say one thing: when it comes to cheaper old AMD cards, you'll be surprised with how little money you can spend to get good performance. The only thing that I will say about this card, let me run sensors command here. Look at this. My graphics card is idling at 60 degrees C, and it's because I don't have a side panel on here where it's forcing the fan cooler over. Because this GPU here has no fan on it. It's just got like a small heat sink where it's supposed to like pass air through it. It's supposed to be in a 1U case, clearly. Or what is it? I think it's called a 2U. I think it would be a 2U, where it's a full slot server. But does Stallman have a foot? I saw him eating his foot. I personally dislike using Pywall since it might not be what you want and you gotta run it each time. Yeah, I'm not big into Pywall. Like I just use a script. Like, hello. Oh yeah, I forgot. No daemon you. I've got to redo all my scripts. Oh shit. All right, let's do that. So you know my local bin, and let's see. We need to vim into first things first. Let's go into. Oh well, we need to go into my DWM scripts. Hold on. Let's make a directory for Lofi scripts. And let's cd into menu scripts. And let's BP all of these, move those into /local /bin Rofi scripts. Alright, and cd into Rofi scripts, and then let's just do this the move way. Config select Rofi. Let's do menu emoji. We're gonna do this Rofi emoji. Wait, hold on. Oh, Jesus. Oh, keeping M&M's in between his toes. Yum. God. What's your net status? I think installing Gentoo fixes it. The performance gains that source-based distros give on are much more noticeable on much older systems. I mean, you're not wrong, but yeah, it might perform better, but I don't know. Like at some point also just upgrade too. Like, I mean, yeah, like you don't have to get a new replacement for that Intel Core 2 Duo, but like, look, instead of spending 30 hours, you know, compiling Firefox so that it's actually usable for that Intel Core 2 Duo, could just pay like $50 and actually not pay like $125 and get a new motherboard and a new cheap like Athlon processor and blow it out of the water and not do that. You know, I mean, again, I am a cheap ass, so I totally understand saying screw that, I'll install Gentoo. Both are valid. And let's see, last one. Wall dash select to wall dash select dash. All right. So let's see, for the first one, if I am into wall select Rofi, instead of piping it as D menu, I'll pipe it into Rofi. We just do it into Rofi. What happens? Wall dash select Rofi. Why you know working? Probably just hasn't been added. I don't know, brother. I don't know if it should be run. Let's see if it's dash window. Dash window. Oh, excuse me. It's dash show window. There we go. Okay, yeah, so it is window. Wait, no. Yes, it is run. I mean, I could, but I don't think it's going to work that. I mean, the scripts still need to be changed to work with Rofi anyway. I mean, to be honest, going back to D menu, because I mean, if you guys haven't noticed it, I complained about D menu because it wouldn't let me go out, like do the alpha patch wouldn't work, and we're not using any alpha in Rofi, but still does look nicer. Oh, buckums. So how on God's green earth is it, like, the file browser? You suck, Rofi. Wait, so I can use Rofi as its own file browser? Huh? Really? Yo, no way. I can never remember what is it in it's like, oh yeah, that's right. Oh, well, I can spin it around like holding control. Oh wait, how did I get a whole nother picture here? What? Oh wait. Gotta get used to that. Still gotta get used to Okay, so we just need to do rofi-d menu. Okay. I don't know why, but that actually just doesn't make me happy. There we go. Yeah, see that? Actually it's sort of a turn off for me. It's just being D-menu. I mean, at least it's easy to understand, but okay. Well, hold on. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go back up, rm-rf rofi scripts. Just remove them. CD into D-menu scripts. ls here. We're gonna then config-select. I'm gonna go in here and go oh, you gotta make the edit. rofi-d menu. No, wait, hold on. If we go rofi-d menu and give, well, no, we don't need to give it the dash without flag because it's just no. Then set scripts. Wait, hold on. Oh, no, that's not what let's do. Hello? I knew there was something I'd forgotten again. We'll go with Void Linux. Oh, well, good. I hope you have a good time, Lewis. Oh, good, good. I'm glad you like the music. Need to go ahead and spiced up because we've been listening to the same like 5 tracks per minute now. And let's go to YouTube because I didn't download them, so we'll just, oh god, stream beats, lo-fi. Oh Christ, let's not do that. Inside each script, you can do a check if Rofi or D menu is installed, and then adjust them. If command -b Rofi, then. Well, the problem with doing it that way, and like I did consider it doing it that way. The problem with doing it that way is if you have both installed, it's just going to randomly, like, or not randomly, but it'll choose one, and I sort of want to be forced to like manually do this type of stuff, like, you know, it just forces you to pay attention, and I don't want to have both installed. Well, I won't ever do that, but I know there's some of you out there that do have both installed. And I mean, if you keep up with me, you'll know what I'm using, so you'll know whether or not my dot files work for you out of the box. Might have to do a tiny bit of configuration, but okay. Oh, I don't know why, but I always don't want to comment on the first part. Okay, got it all changed. Cool. So now when I press mod shift W, sweet, comes up, mod shift D, sweet. The Linux and BSD Cult TV. How you doing, brother? How you doing? How you doing? I mean, it seems, again, I've only been using it for, at this point, less than like 8 hours, but seems pretty good to me. Performance is good. I like snapshots. I mean, I can't really speak to stability or, you know, it being safe to use or anything. We'll find out. Not sure what a file system does, Law. Literally, I have installed Arch many times. Every time I choose exe4. Oh, good to hear it, man. Good to hear you're doing good. But Gupta, I mean, you can look into it. I mean, I feel like explaining what a file system does is like so boring. But it's exactly what it sounds like. A file system manages how files are stored on your system. Exactly what it does. ext4 and all the other ones are just like you partition your drive. So you set up the, you know, partitions the way that you want of your drives. Essentially what you've done by partitioning is just cut your drive into pieces, and then the drives still need a way of, how do we, like, the drive doesn't know how to store files.
We're in their
your
corner
file
and on it
system
because
tells
their
it
local
that.
agent is a small business owner too.
Good Lord, just no. Stop it with the ads. I do like that we have like lo-fi going on. Lower the music down a little bit. Got you. I got you, fam. I got you. Yeah, it is loud. Let's cut it down. About 13. That should be good. That should be good. Let me know if that's good. Like, I mean, here's the thing. I don't necessarily need snapshots, but now that I've got them, I do like them. Perfect. You're welcome, man. I mean, whole point of the stream is to keep you guys entertained and also do some nifty stuff. Okay, so we got all my scripts working. Like, hold on, like mod shift S. It's gonna give me my subscriber count. We got the all green thing going on up in here. And I actually like it, which is even more interesting. Okay, so we can open up scripts to edit here. Nice. Start typing it out. EX. Yep. Like it. Okay. Power outages will determine what FS is the best. True that. Yeah. I think we'll all agree with that statement. Yeah, well, I mean, like, I have my stuff backed up and everything. The real thing about snapshots that make them nice is, like, so I have a snapshot taken, like, if you follow the video that's in the description, you'll also have it set up too by the end of the video, but you set up your system to do a snapshot every time you run an update. And so, like, not to mention hourly and everything, but that's besides the point. So every time I run an update, like, let's say I just, even though I never really have updates break my system, just on the off chance that it happens where I install some update and, you know, just shit stops working on my computer, literally all I have to do is just set it in my FS tab so it won't boot to the sub volume that I have set up for the root, just the regular root sub volume. I just boot off of the snapshot sub volume, and then like the snapshot of right before I did the update, and then I can just keep running off of that snapshot. So I mean, or I could just copy everything over from that snapshot into the main drive and run on that until I do another update, and hopefully it's good. Or I could just run on the snapshot for a little while, go back into the main one, do an update, see if it fixes it. You know, like, it's just, it gives you options. Really, I don't think, like, for me, BTRFS is not, I'm not using BTRFS so that I have like, I'm not using BTRFS with a mindset that it's going to save me from like a data loss or something like that. It's more of just for ease of use if something is to break with Arch, you know, because of an update or upgrade, whatever. I can just roll back, which is nice. I mean, again, don't really need it, but it's nice. We also need to do some configuration with Q browser here. let's see. So if we open up config/qt browser /big.py, let's jump down here to the bottom. Okay, and
What's in Pure Leaf's real brewed iced tea? Real
man,
brewed
could you
iced
just
tea.
like
We don't settle
not?
for anything else.
Okay, we keep getting these like 3-second ads, just enough to piss me off, but not enough for me to skip it. And the reason I'm not loading this up in MPV is just because I don't think MPV will do the playlist thing. Let's see, where are we going for? Here we are. There we go. All right, so this needs to be 72. USDC 56. DC 56. 72 DC 56. Background color, the selected completion item. You gotta completely close out of here. Make sure you don't have Keep Browser open anywhere else. Alright, we get right back into playing it. Let's see, open. Looks good to me. Alright. There we go. That was super difficult. Okay. Turn it down just a bit, because for me it's a little bit loud. Bump back up and just a tad bit in OBS. rsync-arxb is your friend. Don't know what that does. I do know that I'm using rsync for in the hook for BTRFS. Oh no. Oh no. That sucks. Really sad of non-cable connected earbuds. Dude, I really like these Apple like aux earbuds. This is my first time on Arch where I've set up, like I have Bluetooth set up. Like I could use Bluetooth if I wanted to. I don't ever use Bluetooth with my desktop machine. Like I have Bluetooth earbuds. I have AirPods and some like JLabs Bluetooth earbuds. I primarily use the JLabs just because the AirPods they just want to give you a difficult time when it comes to Android. But oh shit. Oh wait, hold on. Oh wait. Can't really move that much. Stand the desk up. Oh, need to stretch. The only problem with being hooked up wired is when man, I'm gonna end up getting a copyright strike just because of fucking ads from YouTube itself. Honestly prefer cable over wireless. No janky connection problems, no need to replace batteries or charge, it just works. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Nice Razer wallpaper. Dude, thank you, man. Thank you. I like it too. I like it too. I mean, it really it really goes together when it's when we're listening to the lo-fi music with it. Goes hand in hand. The only thing though is I literally only have one Razer peripheral, like, and like this wallpaper here is decked out in Razer gear. Actually, you know what? Like the monitor here, like, I want to know how much would a Razer ultra wide cost me? Let's see, how much would a Razer ultra wide cost me? 27-inch QHD gaming monitor. Oh my god! I hold on. We haven't even looked around at the price. This is a 27-inch monitor. How much you want to bet this shit gonna be like 500 bucks? 500 bucks. Oh, you wish. You wish. $800. Huh? Man, I ain't smoked enough crack to spend 800 bucks on a monitor. Get out of here. Get out of here. Nah. Nah. That'll just be a hard no for me. Be a hard no. Hard no. By the way, do you guys like the banner? You guys like it? You know, I got this down there in the banner and everything, because I want to be able to capture the full ultra wide, and so that requires changing things up, and so made some shitty art to go on the bottom of the screen. Hopefully you like it. Do not forget you have battery plugged in your ear. If it explodes, well, bad. I mean, you're not wrong, but the odds of it blowing up is really small. Like, really small. Because at the temperature required for the battery to just explode due to heat, well, if it reaches that temperature, you already have problem. Like, before it explodes, you already have like, my dude, you didn't feel an almost 200-degree heat in your ear. Like, we have far more problems than just it exploding. Like, to be honest, if you can't feel that type of heat in your ear before the explosion, that was just your warning sign that something was very wrong about your ear. And the size of the battery inside of that earbud is not going to be enough to do damage to you. Now, if it's a high density lithium ion, which it probably is, never mind. That might do more than just bust your eardrums. That might just really cave in the side of your head. By the way, if you guys haven't seen like a lithium ion battery inside of a microwave explode, have fun watching those videos. By Razer, I always remember Mr. Beast mouse video on Razer. I don't think I've seen that. The banner's okay, though I don't see a theme for it. I prefer everything to be cohesive. And one thing, white, black, then light blue, dark, then purple. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. There is no cohesiveness to it. I mean, if we're being honest, I whipped it up in like no time. If you couldn't tell, like I'm looking at it on my phone, and you can barely even see the Discord word there. Like I did such a shit job whipping it up, but that's besides the point. Yeah. I will do something much better with it down the line, but hopefully for now it's acceptable. It at least passes. Just my opinion, though. Well, I feel like your opinions, probably most people's opinion. It's not cohesive. Objectively, I'll tell you, it's not cohesive. Not for the heat, because the lithium can explode for other reasons. I mean, yeah, but primarily it's going to explode because of heat. I mean, like, if we're being completely honest, the only other way that's like really like a likely scenario for it exploding would be like an over voltage, which still technically you could say that's from heat, but not really. It's from the overcurrent. But even in that scenario, it's going to be inside of its case, which still that shouldn't even happen. But even if you had ones where you had to plug in with micro USB or something like that, like you're not going to have it in your ear while you're doing that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Haven't seen it. You know about the lithium ion battery's history? It's interesting. The developers avoided to put them on the market due to their danger they present. Well, there's that. And there's also the fact that they're like, okay, every other battery other than the Thomas Edison battery is shit. You can still buy it. You can still buy it. It's a nickel iron battery. The reason nickel iron is not as popular today is, well, for one, it's much more, it's almost impossible to get a nickel iron battery with a decent capacity down to the size of a lithium ion. However, that's not just the main reason. Nickel iron batteries are not really developed, researched, and made as much because they last for too fucking long. Yes, you did hear me correctly. The battery lasts too long. There are batteries, major capacity, like big ass capacity, Thomas Edison batteries that are still operating that were manufactured in the early 40s. And that's why no one uses them anymore. Or, I mean, you can buy them. They're expensive as hell. And why they're expensive as hell? Because a bitch will last. Like they all, if you buy a nickel iron battery, that like almost every single retailer and manufacturer that I know of gives at least a 30-year warranty on them. So, when it comes to battery technology, I'm really not excited for anything. Graphene is a cool concept and everything, but really, in all honesty, at this point, it can piss right on off. The amount of times I've heard that we're going to get graphene batteries. At this point, I've heard it since I was like fucking 12. So I could care less about freaking graphene. Lord knows when that BS pseudoscience will ever get here. But enough about batteries. I know there was some other stuff that I wanted to do. It comes to the system, but I can't remember. Worth a damn. Yes, I'm a shell scripting noob. Pretty much same here, bro. pretty much same. I mean, got a handful of shell scripts. Do some neat things. That's about it. I'm really not an expert one bit. When I'm talking about other things. I mean, I talked about nickel iron for a second, but yeah, I mean, lithium ions are dangerous, but I don't know. They're not really as dangerous as just about anything else. I mean, there's safer alternatives, but I mean, we live in a world where the safest is not always the most popular thing. So, well, all right, boys. I think I'm gonna go head off. I'm gonna go use the bathroom and let Buddy play because he's awake and at 1:30 in the morning. I did not realize how late it was. But he's up. He's got to go, and I'm probably gonna end up just. Well, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end up just working on my mom's computer and then passing out. That's what I'll do. But thank you guys for being here, man. It was a fun stream. It was a fun stream. Had a good time. Enjoyed talking with y'all. And I mean, we got some racing done. Didn't really talk that much about BTRFS other than I'm using it and it's working fine. Really nothing special to talk about. Besides, I mean, like the only other stuff that I could do is showing you how to set it up and install it and everything, but that's redundant. Video is in the description. If you want to use BTRFS, just go down there. But yeah, have a good one, and I'll see you. Well, I almost said man. I know there's multiple of you in here, so bye.